Hello friends, fellow beer geeks. I'm Wes, the Craft Beer Geek, and welcome to the Craft Beer Geek Reviews show. Today we are going to continue on with our semi-holiday themed craft beer reviews. Today we're taking a look at a beer from Funky Buddha Brewing out of Oakland Park, Florida. This is their Last Snow. It is a porter with coffee and natural coconut flavor. Comes in at 6.4% alcohol by volume, 12-ounce aluminum can. I have not had this beer before, so this is going to be a first-time tasting, first-time kind of review kind of thing. So let's go ahead and get this one cracked open and see what it's all about. I'll go ahead and quickly read you the description on the back of the can here. An ode to those rare days that the needle dips below 70. Last snow tastes the way a winter wonderland feels. So yeah, it definitely does not get very cold there. It doesn't get real cold here where I'm at in the northern part of Florida, but it gets a little colder than that. But yeah, just a Florida holiday sort of snowy themed beer. Should be pretty interesting. Funky Buddha makes some excellent beers, and I'm looking forward to giving this one a try. And as I said, I haven't tried it before. So let's get it cracked open into a glass and see what it tastes like. Okay, so as you can see, the Funky Buddha is poured out a very, very dark brown color. Has kind of a light tan head on it. Maybe about 1.5 fingers to start with. It's dissipated down to about a half a finger now. Let's go ahead and see what the aroma is like on this one. Okay, right off the bat, I get coffee and the coconut as well. It definitely has that kind of yeah, just like it's kind of like one of those touristy kind of shops that you go into where they're making a lot of fresh kind of candies and coffees and all that kind of stuff going on. Yeah, it almost has like a coconut macaroon smell, like you're eating a coconut macaroon inside a coffee shop is the best way to describe the aroma. Smells pretty good, so I'm ready to go ahead and give this one a taste. If you're drinking along, cheers. Yeah, I would say the flavor definitely follows the aroma quite well. You're getting a lot of those coffee and coconut kind of flavors when you're drinking this beer. It has kind of a medium mouthfeel, kind of what you would expect it to be. It's a porter, so it's not real heavy, it's not real thick, it's not real syrupy. It's got a lighter body, but not a light body. It's got a nice medium body to it. And I do kind of get like a cocoa mocha kind of note as well on the flavor. Definitely getting some chocolatey notes. I don't know if that's coming from the grains, probably coming from the grains there that they're using in this one. But it's going quite well. I would say the coffee itself is kind of more muted when compared to the chocolatey and the coconut flavors. Definitely has a very strong coconut flavor to it. So if you're a fan of coconut, you're probably going to really like this beer a lot. If you're not a fan of coconut, you might not like this beer, depending on why it is you don't like coconut. I know a lot of people just don't like the texture with this. And it's a beer. You're not chewing on coconut here, but yeah, definitely do get a lot of coconut aroma and a coconut flavor as well. And I would say the carbonation is just about right on this. It's not super carbonated, but it does have some carbonation to it. It's not flat, it's not still, and it's pretty lively and nice in that respect. And yeah, it's just about right, I would say, as far as the carbonation. It's got a nice texture to it. So for some final thoughts, wrap up this review. Very, very heavy on the coconut flavoring on this, maybe a bit too much. You're getting a lot of chocolate notes that are coming through. I know part of that is the coffee, but also must be coming from the malts as well. So pretty good balance between the malts and the coffee. Maybe a little too much on the coconut. Then again, I love coconut, so it's good in that respect as well. Really enjoyable beer, really tasty beer. Definitely something to sort of enjoy with some dessert that would fit this well, something chocolatey or coconutty or both or whatever, or by itself as kind of a dessert kind of beer. I wouldn't necessarily say this would be good to have with a meal. It's better by itself or with something sweet. It is fairly dry. It's not sweet itself, I would say. It's kind of in between. It's not super dry, but it's not cloyingly sweet either. That's going to be a turn off. Just a nice, enjoyable drinking beer. As I said, something you can drink by itself or something that would go well with a holiday-themed dessert that fits well with chocolate and coconut coffee kind of things. So with that being said, I think I'm going to give Last Snow by Funky Buddha. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I think they hit the mark with what they were going for on this. If it sounds like something you might like, you're probably going to like it. If it sounds like something that's just not for you, you're probably not going to like it. You know, if you're turned off by these more desserty kind of beers, then it might not be for you. But it's well done and it's well made, and I do really like it myself. So that's going to do it for this episode of the Craft Beer Geek Beer Reviews. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Leave me any comments or questions you have down in the comment section down below. My name's Wes. I don't drink bad beer. You shouldn't either. And we'll see you again next time. Cheers. Merry Christmas.